Hey guys, Wolvie here with a The City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia Global video for the 15th of April 2020. It's about 12:42 a.m. here in the Central Daylight Time Zone, which is based on where I'm at in the US. And this is going to be a combination of Act 2, Chapter 8, which just went live a few hours ago. And I'm going to be doing pulls for Galuf's EX weapon. So we're going to go into the in-game news section. We're going to jump straight into Galuf's Rework, depending on how you pronounce his name. So we have here the Crystal Strength level 55 passive ability called Cover Extension. So the information in red is the exact rework. So we got Cover the base form and Cover plus form. So the duration of the Cover buff boost goes up by 3 turns. It has for allies it has 8 turns of max brave up to. Slight attack up boost duration plus 7 turns. With the active buff, HP attack, because HP attack buffs increases bravery based on max bravery. The more max bravery, the bigger the increase. And this is a melee brave plus HP attack. Now we have here the Crystal Strength level 60 passive, which is Blade Block Extension. When using Blade Block base or plus form, it becomes a 3-hit melee brave attack plus HP attack, dodge and defense up duration plus 5 turns. Now this also has a 20-turn slight boost to max brave up. When using Blade Block, this increased stolen bravery. Well, let me rephrase this. Stolen bravery may exceed max up to 120%. This is the base form. Makes perfect sense here, in my opinion. When using Blade Block, stolen bravery may exceed max up to 150%. This is Blade Block Plus, mind you, before I forget. When using counter while dodge from Blade Block Plus is active, brave attack hit cap becomes 4 plus brave attack hit cap becomes 4. And this also increases bravery by 20% of HP damage dealt. Brave attack hit count becomes 2, moderately increased cumulative brave damage. This is an amazing rework for a tank like Galuf. That is just my personal opinion. His EX is the one I'm going after, because with Leo, I'll get to that, into my reasoning with him in a little later. So, before we get into Act 2, Chapter 8, we do have a 7-day gem sale. It is the standard operating procedures. I am going to be skipping this, and it's just that for me, it's just like, this doesn't really catch my eye as much as it used to. So, but that's just my personal opinion. So, we're going to get into information related to Act 2, Chapter 8. Wither the Wind returns. I'm still in normal mode. Like I said, I get off work a little later than usual, so this is something I won't be able to get to right away anymore, so that's that on that. But either way, there is some information here. So, ally with Leo by progressing through Act 2, Chapter 8. With this, Galuf gets his 70/70 awakening alongside the rework that I just mentioned. Alongside the debut of the Bloomstones for both Galuf and Leo, and their EX weapons do get their realization. So, it also says here, you get 1 free copy of Leo's 5-star weapon, Leo Saber. This is the 15 CP weapon, to be more specific. This is the event mission tab after clearing Act 1, Chapter 1 in normal mode. There is the limited time aspect in the hard mode for this particular part of the main story, meaning that you have the level 150, level 180 quests as co-op. After the expiration, you do have to complete them on your own. So there is a co-op called Siege on the Flying Fortress, and there are tokens which you can exchange for varying goodies. So this is the bio for Leo Cristophe. He is of the Great Sword Weapon class. His crystal color is in fact white. A Gestalian general who refused magic tech infusions and climbed the ranks with his own resourcefulness. He despises contemptible content and as such is constantly at odds with Kafka. He has great regard for human life, whether it be friend or foe. His noble nature even acknowledged by enemy nations. Now, the thing with Leo and his design here, some people might be wondering, there is some degree of speculation that with his concept here is based on the fact that Leo is a francophone. Now, you're kind of wondering what on earth is that? It's not an insult. A francophone, what it is, it's actually a person whose origins is from Africa, but can speak the French language quite fluently. So, a francophone, just a reminder, it's not an insult. It's actually a person whose origins are African, but can actually speak French. So this is Leo Saber, the 15 CP weapon. We do get one of these for free upon clearing Act 1, Chapter 1 in normal mode. This is the 90 CP armor for Leo. This is the Protect Ring. And this is the Bloomstone for both Leo and Galuf. So this is Act 2, Chapter 8. So there is some story spoilers. So for those of you who have already passed it, so this is X-Death. This is the level 150 version. X-Death the Planesgorger. So he has no, all this stuff here. So when it comes to the Planesgorger, you do not want to bring anybody that deals water, earth, holy, and dark elements attacks. So for this one in hard mode, you definitely need to bench your Stola, unless you're using her strictly for her skill 2, Medica 2. Or, so people like her, you definitely probably will want to bench her. You probably will want to be benching Ferris because she is of the water element with skill 1 or EX. Rydia, you definitely want her benched because she is of the water element with skill 1. So, now, characters I might suggest here for the 150 level, one person I would definitely recommend bringing in here, believe it or not, Beatrix, because she is of the thunder element. Anybody who dishes out when damaged. If you have a really well-developed Maria might not be a bad option because she does heal and she deals the wind element. But that's just my 2 cents. Now, Celeste, for tanking purposes, Celeste is a pretty good option to bring along because she absorbs, so that sort of thing. So this is the Demon Wall, I believe it is, for the 180, the Chaos difficulty. So, tough against magic attacks. So, this one, you definitely have to bench your Stola because she is a magic damage dealer. Beatrix, you definitely want to send her out. So, when it comes to HP region, I mean, it really depends on who your best person is. Ignis might not be a bad option if you're using him strictly for HP recovery. So this is the characteristics right here. So this absorbs dark and holy and immune to defense down. So you might want to be really careful with who you bring in here. So this one is a bit of a race against time, all that sort of stuff. This is the siege on the Flying Fortress, all that good stuff. We're going to go into the, I believe this is not, no, that's not the one. Well, let me go back into it real quick, folks. There is a, co-op token exchange. I might have passed it up, so give me one moment here. Here we go. So this is pretty much, in a way, this can be seen as standard operating procedures. You get 55 of the tier 5 crystals in white, green, and yellow, 2 power tokens, 300 gems, 10 draw tickets, 5 Chocobo Tail Feathers, 600 Dissidia points, 6 Stamina Points Potions, 10 armor tokens, 110 of the Tier 4 shards in green, yellow, and white, 100 of the Tier 4 shards in red, yellow, and black, and the unlimited for all this stuff you see here. You have the Idoga artifacts available for Leo, Galuf, and Lily sets. That's all that good stuff. So, what do I think about Leo? Leo, I will be 100% honest after we go into the information for the banner pertaining to this story arc. So we have here the 15 and 35 CP weapons for Lily sets, alongside the debut of the EX weapon for both General Leo and Galuf, alongside their 15 and 35 CP weapons. So, we're going to go into the information with Leo. This is the, his EX ability is called Shock. So, shows you exactly what it does here. So, this is the pre-realization. So you have 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3. Right there. And this is the after realization. 0 out of 3. Shock Force Advanced Ability Asper. You have 1 out of 3 Extreme Martial Talent. Extension Attack Boost up to ++. You have here the 2 out of 3 Precision Strike Battle Starting Leader and Castellan Loyalty buff starting. Pretty much standard operating procedures there. Then 3 out of 3 is Shock Force Advanced Change Plus. And you get the Ace Spear out of this at the end of the day. This is when attacking a single target, increases brave damage stealth by 10%. Well, this is excellent for any unit who deals one-on-one damage. Meaning Lightning's not a bad candidate, but again, that's just me. In my opinion. Now we have here we're going to go straight into Ice Brand. This is the EX weapon for Galuf. It grants the EX ability Dual Wield Blade Blitz. Now this is a 4-hit group melee attack, bravery-wise, but it deals HP damage to a single target. Stolen Bravery may exceed max up to 150%. So it says here all that jazz about more brave damage dealt to a single target. 1 out of 3 Mighty Dual Wield Blade Blitz. 2 out of 3 Dual Wield Blade Blitz Buff Plus. This is prior to the realization, mind you. 3 out of 3 Dual Wield Blade Blitz Recast Up. Now, after you realize it, 0 out of 3 Dual Wield Blade Blitz Force Advance. So, if you get this at 0 out of 3, you raise the overflow limit to 200% from 150%. 1 out of 3, this is Legendary Warrior's Vigor, Extension Attack Boost Up. You have 2 out of 3 Dual Wield Blade Blitz Brave Up buff starting. And this is the introduction to a new braid buff called Soul of Dawn. Raises attack, evasion rate, it restores a certain amount of HP, reduces party's brave damage. Take it, this does not stack with certain buffs of the same type. 3 out of 3 Dual Wield Blade Blitz Brave Hit plus Force Advance plus. And this raises his overflow even further to 250% from 200% at 0 out of 3 post-realization. Now, once you get the realization 3 out of 3 and max it out, you get the B Sphere. Evasion attack longer. When dodging attack, raises attack by 10% for 6 turns. This is an excellent one. It just depends on who one really wants to give this one to. I'm thinking if I do get my hands on this particular sphere, I might keep this one on Galuf or give it to Edge. But again, like I said, it is just my opinion here. So, what do I think about General Leo? General Leo has a lot of similarities to one other main story unit, and that is 7. Now, the reason why he is quite similar to 7 is because they both have the unique mechanisms as to how they operate. Meaning that with 7, and you get her EX weapon, realize it, 3 out of 3, she has, her unique debuff called Snakebite. It's inflicted onto one target at random. And the thing is, when you use her EX ability, Sadistic Spikes, she does recover 1 use of her skill 1 Snakebite and Lash. Now, this is where Leo is similar to 7, where you use his EX ability, he gets a free usage. So, certain characters have different sets of strengths and weaknesses. Now, with Leo, the one thing I do like about him, I will admit, is that he is not elemental. Whereas with 7, her skill 2 has 3 elements tied to it. So she's a bit more, I will be honest, she is more situational than Leo is. Although Leo, I do feel that him being single target and has to rely on his EX to get some format of AoE, that does turn some people off. And I do feel that the biggest prize of the bunch here is, in fact, Galuf's EX weapon, because it makes, for me, it makes him an absolute badass. 2, it's just, I do feel that Galuf's has a bit more to offer to the party, in my personal opinion, than Leo. And then the thing is with Leo, if you split apart some stuff that he does, there are already units in Global that can do the same thing, and some of them can do it a much better job. But again, that's just my opinion. So we're going to end this video with some pulls. Now, I'm going to be using some tickets first. I'll show you my current ticket stash at the moment, which is at 458. So I'm going to go down to about 300. I will be needing copies. So that way I don't rely on my power stones as much as people would think. So if I do get Leo's EX weapon, I will be also going after his 35 at the same time. But like I said, my goal here really is Galuf's EX, because I like Galuf. The way he went out in Final Fantasy V, that's just such a badass way to do it. But then again, that's just my personal opinion. So here we go. So with if the orb is blue on a ticket pull, I'm just going to do the quick push. If it's silver or gold starting, then I'll just do it longer. So if I'm at 300 tickets and I don't get at least Galuf's EX, then I'll go into multis. much an unexpected surprise. Like I said, this is the main prize for me. However, to kiss some people's butts here, and yes, I said it, I will still keep on going because, you know, you can never have too many meta units, so on and so forth. But yes, I finally do have Galuf's EX, but I am kind of low on Power Stone, so I will keep on going. This is starting out, okay. Okay. Okay, that's a Power Stone. Much needed, yes. I could always use more Power Stones, folks. Another copy of Leo's 15, okay. Like I said, I need copies. Okay, that is Lily sets 15. I only had 12 Power Stones going into this, so yeah, I do need the copies. Oh, I forgot one other thing. Like I said, I'm still in the normal mode, so I do have resources I can farm, so I'm not even going to be tripping right now. Starting gold. Okay. Let's see what we have here, folks. Wow, 242 for EX weapons on a ticket for this one. Woo woo. Going to lock this one up too. That way I don't sell it by mistake. Okay, Power Stone, sweet. say 35. Sweet. Now, I'm probably going to be doing a pause of this video just to sort out some inventory, so I'll let you know when I do that. Yes! This is what I need, folks. Copies. The more copies, the better. What the frickin' frick did I just do there? Damn it. Okay, my bad. That was a silver. several. Okay. That is another power stone. Yes. Now, when it comes down to the multis, I'm only limiting myself to 5. Because I do have everything. It's going to be the matter of me getting copies and or power stones. Okay, the final 10 seconds before I go into multis. Like I said, I do need copies. Or power stones. Or both. Last ticket, let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm going to take a pause so that way I can sort out the equipment. I'll be right back. I am back, and like I said, I'm only going to be doing 5 multis. That is it. So, with the ticket stash, I'm keeping it at 300 so that way I have some emergency means if need be. So, we're just going to do 5 multis. That's it, because I have everything. It's just a matter if I could get enough power stones to really develop both. Now, like I said, I do need copies, so it's one of those, it's like, yeah, I really do have to do some pulls. Ha! Off banner, yes! I know that's, I believe, what is it, that's just, 15 right there. Okay, the orb here doesn't really matter because it's a multi. Are you fucking shitting me? You mean to tell me that I can MLB Galuf's EX weapon? I'm going to take this very, very, very gladly, folks. This is kind of insane, and I'm very blessed right now. So I'm going to leave it at that. So we are going to go. Let me double check something real quick here. Oh, I got 3 more multis. Sweet. And the only reason why I'm doing it at 5 is because that way I can get a power stone. Call me lazy, but that's just me. Okay, more power stones. I will take that. Got 2 more multis. That's it, folks. Like I said, this doesn't mean squat. Although the last time was pretty freaking good. That's 35. Ha! Off better, yes. And I believe I have the passive for this one. Sweet. Okay, not tripping. This is the last multi. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off for the night here. And with Wolvie here signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.